Welcome back, everyone. We're live with the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown. And, of course, every season starts at Dick's, especially championship season. You want your Penguin merchandise. You see it on the players tonight. You can get it at Dick's. Make sure you check it out starting tomorrow morning. Meantime, one of the key plays of this game was the quick whistle goal. Forsberg moves in, takes a shot, rebound. It was never secured by Matt Murray, and it looked like a goal for Colton Sissons, except they blew the whistle. It was a very quick call. And when you look at this, man, this is a turning point of the game, no doubt. It should have been a goal, and if that happens, I wonder what happens after that. So let's talk about that with our panel once again. It is Will Graves, Tim Benz, and Chris Mack. And we'll start with you with the Associated Press. If that goal is allowed to stand, what do you think happens?
I think we're playing Wednesday night. I think it's look, fans always get a little defensive when they say the Pens get all the calls. The Pens do not get all the calls, but that was a massive call. But you know what? Over the course of the year, pucks go different ways, pucks bounce, and they took advantage of getting a freebie, basically. So I think if they look, that you saw, we finally had a good game in the series, a honest-to-goodness good game. Let's be honest, this was not some classic we're going to be talking about in 25 years, about all that time they played the Preds and it was great. But it was a great game. I think Rene was on his game. I really think that was probably the play. One goal probably would have been enough to win tonight.
Well, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Well, no, I'm sorry, Tim. I was just going to say, I think if that goal is not waved off, the Predators probably don't end up with a 5-on-3 in the third period.
Right.
I think we probably get a call on Ryan Ellis for high-sticking Trevor Daley in the face rather than for Trevor Daley punching Ryan Ellis in the face. This is just classic NHL officiating, and I don't want to turn it into a complaint fest about the NHL on a night the Pens are celebrating their 5th Stanley Cup. But let's be honest. All those calls we saw, I shouldn't say all those calls, the majority of those calls we saw against the Penguins and the calls we didn't see against the second half of that game after the non-goal call were because of the quick whistle.
Which is ridiculous.
Precisely,
totally
Chris,
ridiculous.
precisely. My NHL officiating makeup call abacus was on fire by the middle point of that game.
You need to get a calculator for that.
It was unreal because Pittsburgh went the whole, I guess what, Nashville did nothing wrong the whole game. Pittsburgh didn't get a power play the whole game. And let's also keep in mind that goal was scored by someone who should have been suspended for cross-checking Ole Mata in the nose.
Rules.
Yeah.
Okay, so they turned the other way on that, had the guy on the ice. So I'm not crying a river for Nashville on this one. Oh, and by the way, this is the same group of fans that was complaining about why not keep the human element of officiating in the game when the first offsides call went the way of the Penguins when P.K. Subban was busted on the instant replay. So I don't want to hear it. Don't be hypocrites, Nashville.
Well, I think it's just a shame that all these poor people who just became fans last week are just now finding out that the NHL is going to call games like this. It's a shame.
If we flip the script, though, if this was a Pens goal disallowed, we would be losing our minds here.
Well, sure. Okay, no, you're right about it. It was a horrible call, and you're right, we would have been. But I'm just pointing out how, kind of to the earlier point that you brought up, it all evens out. It evened out within this little pod that we're talking about here, not just the length and breadth of a postseason.
The other thing we'd be flipping out about if the roles were reversed would be the Penguins not scoring on a 5-on-3 in the third period of Game 6. And we'd probably be yelling more about their power play than we would be this awful ball.
There is no way the NHL officials, the ones who oversee and supervise, should look at this and think it was a good game. They should rip it apart and look at those guys and discipline them. I'm sorry. They were influenced by their own bad call, and they allowed this game to go into something that it shouldn't have been. And you're right, Tim. I thought the same thing. Colton Sissons gets a match penalty, automatic suspension, except the Department of Player Safety says, not so much. We'll let him play. Ridiculous, but yet the Penguins got through it anyway. We got to continue our conversation here. We have many more topics coming up, but right now we're going to take you live outside once again. Bob Allen is still on the south side and gauging the pulse of Penguin fans. So let's go to him now live. Bob?
Well, I'll tell you what, Bob, they're having a marathon celebration out here in the streets. They've been out here screaming and jumping up and down. Let's go, Pens. Here we go. All night since the end of the game. It's really funny because, it's really, really crazy. Just bring that camera around and you see what happens. I'm not mad at any of these folks, but they really need to tone it down and let us do our thing. And it's been tough because they're just having such a great time. I mean, it's great that the Pens won. I'm real happy for them. But this celebration is ongoing. I don't think they want to go home. They have to be out of here in 90 minutes because that's what the police department ordered, and they're going to bring the horses out here sooner or later to get these folks off the street. But in the meantime, They're having a great time passing all these mock Stanley Cups around. Now you hear them chanting. It's just, we're going to let you go back because this has to end.
I'm sorry. That was. Yeah, you need an enforcer out there, Bob, like NHL rules. Anyway, we're going to take a break.
That would not have been called tonight. Bob could get away with anything. It's the playoffs.
We have Rich Walsh coming up next. He's live in Nashville. And we have our panel standing by with more. And hopefully, it'll still be a calm celebration over on the South Side. When we return, you're watching the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown live right here on KDKA.